Yo, what is up, guys? Methods here, giving you guys another video. And today we just have a little public match. I was playing Domination on the new Uprising map pack. In case you guys didn't know, the Uprising map pack came out a couple days ago. I got it the day it came out. Overall, I'm liking the maps, for the most part. I see a lot of people saying they don't like them, but in my opinion, this is the best map pack has ever been released on any game. Just in my opinion, though, I feel like these maps actually fit well into this game, and overall, I like them, especially this map. This map is pretty much the firing range remake from Black Ops 1. They touched a few things up, though. They made it sort of like a Hollywood theme, so it's sort of like you're in like a movie and there's like different parts. It's pretty cool. I really don't see it being implemented in the competitive, though. I just don't see this map being played on competitive again, but, you never know. Time will tell. I don't think we've ever played DLC for competitive before, so curious to see if this map is even tried out, but, that's basically it for the Uprising map pack. Overall, I do enjoy it, and I've been racking up some gameplays on them. So, make sure to check it out. I'll be posting some public gameplays on the new maps. Moving on to what I definitely want to talk about today. I tweeted out basically, what you guys want to hear in the commentary, and one of the big things was what your parents think about gaming and how I convince them to support me, blah blah blah. So basically when I started out, I told my parents I wanted to be a pro player, I wanted to travel events, and I thought it was crazy. They didn't want to spend money for me to travel around the globe and play video games, which is totally understandable. Most parents really don't have the greatest reaction when you say something like that. I don't know, maybe some do, but I was like, Mom, Dad, I want to play Call of Duty, I want to maybe someday make a living out of it, and I want to travel places and go to events. He goes, you paying? So, I don't think they were that supportive at first. They were like, why are you inside playing video games? You can be outside, hang out with people, playing sports and shit, blah, blah, blah. But, I don't think, they realized how good I was, and, they actually really loved it until I, started winning some money. In my opinion, that's how it goes for most people. I mean, yeah, you can have parents that support you. If you don't win anything, if you just like it, those are obviously great parents. They're very supportive. But I don't think parents really understand it until you actually win some money. I just don't feel like they think there's a purpose to it besides solely fun, unless you win some money from it. So I think, me winning money actually opened their eyes to it and made them, fully support me. Both my parents fully support me. They let me go to events, they let me go to local lands, they let me play whenever I have to, blah, blah, blah. As long as I do my homework and stuff, and well, you guys know the secret, I really don't do homework that much. I do it before the class pretty much, so I really don't do homework. Basically, on the weekdays, I come home from school and I rest for like 30 minutes and I go to work till like 7:30, 8:30, so I get home and I have a little time to play. I really don't feel like doing homework when I get home. But, my parents are fully supportive. They support me. Like I said, they let me travel. If I ever need something, like say I need Microsoft points or something, they'll pay for it if I don't have money, that is. If I have my own money, I'll definitely pay for something like that. If I ever need something like a new game, they'll probably hook me up with it. My parents are, they're cool like that. They understand, how it is now, especially with me being a pro. The first thing that they told the people that at my new job is, he's a professional Call of Duty player. He may have to miss a couple weekends throughout the year due to the fact that he has to travel to events, blah, blah, blah. So, they definitely started, supporting me even more when my team got fully sponsored, and they realized, how much talent me and my team have. So I realized, they can make it fun. This, they can make a lot of money, especially when he gets older, due to the fact that, the bigger tournaments when you're older. And real quick, this gameplay sort of gets a little boring right now. A lot of people, like pretty much the whole team leaves until the next round. So sorry if you guys get a little bored, but like I said, I really don't like to focus on the gameplays. I think I had to like 55-7, but to me the commentary is more important, and hopefully you guys feel the same. But yeah, my parents do support me, and I'm very thankful for that. One thing I do hate is when my parents want to travel with me to all events, though. I don't know, I feel as if, they're wasting money going to an event with me just to do nothing. Like, at UMG Chicago, my mom sat in a hotel room pretty much by herself, doing nothing the whole time. She didn't even want to come to the venue, to be honest. And then at Dallas, my mom and my dad went, they hung out and stuff. But my opinion, just, wasted money, because most of the time they're bored. They don't even come to the venue. I don't think that they're going to travel with me for the future events, because they realize, I'm old enough to travel on my own now. Maybe if I were to go to Europe or something, they would want to go because I don't think they would trust me and feel safe with me going to another country. But for the most part, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm happy that they still let me go. Most parents think it's stupid and don't support their kids at all, which sucks. I feel for you guys. It's so much easier with supportive parents, knowing that maybe they'll let you stay up, late a night or two because you have to do something. You're in an online tournament, you're scrimming, something like that. And they understand now. They used to, make me get off at say I'm playing at 12 a.m. I'm in a tournament or something. They would make me get off no matter what. And now if I'm in a tournament, they know I'm most likely gonna win money. They'll say, all right, just get off as you're done, get to bed. And I'm like, all right. So, a lot of things changed when you prove to them that you really do love it. Definitely getting your parents to support you. You might want to make a little money or just show that you can make money at least. Show them how big esports is. Maybe they'll understand. If you have strict parents and they really don't understand, I don't know what to tell you. That's their parents' choice. One of my teammates, Funk, he was originally on SOAR with me. His parents made him quit for college after we placed well at UMG Chicago, so he was a really good player too. So I feel for him. It sort of sucks that his parents didn't support him as much as they should, but that's just an example. I'm lucky to have supportive parents, but the best way is just show them that you love it. Show them the money that is involved. Because to be honest, your parents do care about the fun, but they'll look at it more considerably, in my opinion, if they see that there's a lot of money that can be made and that you're up to par with some of the players that are making the big bucks. So that's definitely a plus. If you're not as good yet and you're just trying to get into it, just try to convince your parents, I really like this. I like playing it. Just let me play, when I want. Obviously schoolwork and stuff. If you're big in school, obviously it comes first. Tell them that, after you get your homework or you study, blah blah blah. I'll play a little bit and hope you guys don't mind, blah blah blah. Your parents should be fine with that. Like I said, I'm not your parents. I really couldn't tell you. But that's basically what I did. I started making money and I showed them, how good I really am and that. I'm the youngest Call of Duty professional player right now, so they understand that, it's obviously big for me, and due to the fact that I'm young, I'll probably be around for a while, so a lot of huge opportunities are open and can open up for me, so, they understand how big esports actually is now after, watching some streams, reading some stuff, so I have fully supportive parents, and I hope all you guys, maybe talk to your parents about, after watching this video, or have your parents watch this video. If any parents do watch this video, trust me, even if you're not the supportive, let your kid try it out. If he's not successful, maybe he'll quit or you'll tell him to stop playing. That's totally up to you. But, just let him try it out. That's something I love doing. My parents didn't support me at first because, they thought it was crazy that I was playing video games instead of going out and stuff. But, now they understand and they're fully supportive. But this gameplay is coming to an end. I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I think I go like 55-7. Try not to focus too much on the gameplay. I'm trying to talk about, my topic. But once again, thanks for watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Tweet me for any questions. And thank you guys for watching. And I'm out. Peace.